In Gals Can't Be Kind to Otaku, Takuya is an anime nerd who is self-conscious over being a fan. And on top of that, he's very shy. So when Amane and Ijichi barge into his life, Takuya doesn't stand a chance against these powerhouse personalities. Ijichi is bringing the extroverted enthusiasm to their friend group. She also teases him fairly regularly. In fact, her casual touches feel a step past casual right from the beginning. Amane is gorgeous and comes off as very put together from the outside. She's a closeted anime nerd and seems to worry about what people would think of her or their perception of her. She has to overcome using her younger sister as an excuse for why she knows so much about certain shows. Even after Amane sees that Ichiji isn't going to be judgmental towards Takuya about anime, she's still reluctant to admit her love for it outright. Takuya is the kind of shy around them where he gets very nervous and overthinks a lot of their social interactions in his head as they're happening. Or he'll have an internal monologue about it being overwhelmed by the girls. Although it does tone down a bit as the show goes on. I thought it was nice that they got to know and spend time with each other's families a lot over the course of the show. I think episode 6 was my favorite because Amane's mom was so silly at the photo shoot, and seeing the girls in their kimono at the end was fun. Although I'm always a sucker for the fireworks festival trope. I really enjoyed the art style and character designs for this show, and I enjoyed the times that we got to see their outfits outside of school. I wish I could make my hair look as flawless as Amane's. Even from the trailer, I was saying that she was best girl, and my statement still stands after getting to know them. I can see the appeal of having someone who can open you up to new experiences, but I think he fits better with Amane because they have more in common and match energies. The girls compete for him a little off and on as well, but they don't get dramatic or mean about it. But he's not very forward with them, so the girls are the ones making all of the advances. Overall, this show has more of a fun, cutesy vibe when compared to something like My Dress Up Darling. The main through line here is the small progression of their relationships with each other and as a friend group. We're just here to watch them hang out and see what situations they get themselves into. And sometimes it feels a little self-insert fantasy, but at the end of the day, no one is officially dating yet. It's mostly episodic until episode 7, where we spend the last half of the season focused on the school festival. I'm not big on school festival arcs, and so spending so much time on it weighed down the show for me. But it still had some cute moments, and it gave them an excuse to cosplay. It made me sad that the girls continued to call Takuya Otaku-kun instead of his name, even after they were hanging out for so long. It left this separation of otherness between the girls and him that just didn't sit right. So I'm not saying this in a mean way, but this is one of those shows where it feels like if you've seen the first 3 episodes, you've seen it all. In that sense, it makes it easy to decide if this show is right for you or not. But even considering the positive elements, this show didn't always hold my attention, and I picked it up and put it down a couple times during the season. Because of that, to me, it was a fine 6 out of 10.